وسار على نهجه واقتفى أثره إلى يوم الدين. اللهم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أما بعد، قال الله تبارك وتعالى: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة. Dear brothers and sisters, As-Salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to your own place of worship, Masjid As-Salam, for our weekly dars. Jazakumullahu khairan wa baraka feekum. Tonight, inshallah ta'ala, we will learn about a very interesting battle which is happened between Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in his army and the non-believers. That battle name is Banu Mustaliqa or Ghazwat Murasiya. The Battle of Murasiya. Battle of Murasiya. Inshallah. The Battle of Murasiya. Bani Mustaliqa, that is a clay. Clay from the Khuza'a. Clay from the tribe Khuza'a. And Khuza'a from Qahtan. They are originally from Yemen. Qahtaniyin, they are originally from Yemen. In these Bani Mustaliq, they were living in between Medina al-Munawwara and Makkah al-Mukarrama. There is a place between Dhahran and Abwa. Dhahran and Abwa. Abwa is 30 kilometers away from Makkah al-Mukarrama, and Dhahran is a bit 200 and something kilometers away from Medina al-Munawwara. Medina al-Munawwara. These people described they were living in their place. How this battle took place? How this battle took place? When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in his army, they lost in the battle of Uhud. Lost battle of Uhud. Then these people become more what's called brave. That now Muslims are very weak, let's attack. These Bani Mustaliq, their leader, his name was Harith. He called upon his people, now let's get ready and we will go and fight with the Muslimin in Medina al-Munawwara. Medina al-Munawwara. Then when the news came to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, then what he have done, he sent Buraidah bin Husayb to go there and find out their situation. Either these people really they are preparing to come to Medina and attack us or not. One thing, brothers, subhanallah, if you become weaker, either your power or either your wealth nowadays, okay, you will be dealt by the people very harsh way, but not by the real mu'min. Not the real mu'min. Real mu'min will look after you, bi'idhnillahi tabaraka ta'ala. Now, these people were not Muslims. Then what they have done? They were preparing army to attack Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in his army in Medina Munawwara. Go to their home place, subhanallah. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he sent Buraidah bin Husayb to find out. Buraidah ibn Husayb, when he went there, and then he told those people, the Bani Mustaliq, that I would like to join you. We can join you as well. He says, you're welcome. Then after a while, he left and went back to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he took the report to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that those people are preparing for the war or fight with you people. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he encouraged Sahaba to go out and go to Bani Mustaliq, to their place. Not that they come to our place. Let's go there to their home place, to their village, and we fight with them there. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he prepared how many army? 700. How many? 700. And they had 30 horses. 30 horses. Alhamdulillah, they started their journey. They reached to Bani Mustaliq. Bani Mustaliq is the name of the tribe. In Murasiya. Murasiya is the name of the place. Name of the place. They reached there in a time which people, they were watering their animals. Then the Sahaba, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they attacked them and fight start with them, 10 been killed from those people, and none become shaheed from the Sahaba. And what happened? There were, say, 200 families, say around 700 people captured, and there were 2,000 of the camels as a ghanima, and 5,000 of sheep came to the hands of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam divided amongst that those mujahideen, those 700 people, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. But only one person become shaheed. How? By mistake, by another Muslim. One Muslim, he killed another by mistake, that he thought that this is from these people. Then what happened? His name was Hisham ibn Subaba. Hisham ibn Subaba. Then he became shaheed. What happened? His brother was non-Muslim. He was in Makkah al-Mukarramah. He been informed that your brother been killed by the Muslim mistakenly. Then, of course, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was full of justice. Then he said, I will go and reward to Islam by the name only, and I will give the fidya of my brother, because they killed my brother, unintentionally. It means that 100 camels, I will get it from who? From Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Qais ibn Subaba, he came to Medina Munawwara, and he reverted to Islam. Then afterwards he went to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he asked him, I want the fidya of diyat, not fidya, sorry, diyat of my brother, because you people killed my brother. Then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam gave him the diyat, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Then afterwards, what he have done? He went to a person whom killed his brother by mistake. He killed him. Subhanallah. Even he got the diyat, he killed him and run away back to Makkah al-Mukarramah. Subhanallah. He went and run away to Makkah al-Mukarramah. Then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he took over the Makkah, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he had in mind, subhanallah, he was looking after his people. A leader has to take care of his people. Then what happened? He told to his army, whenever you see Qais ibn Subaba, anywhere you see him, kill him. Anywhere you see him, even though he is hanging himself to the clothes of the haram, to the Baytullah, no, don't care about him, kill him anywhere you find. Then the Sahaba, he have done the same way as well. See? Why? Because Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he gave him the diya. And after that, he got the wealth as well. And afterwards, he killed the same person and run away. Then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said, Man la yarham, la yurham. فَمَنْ يَعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ فَاعْتَدُوا عَلَيْهِ بِمِثْلِ مَا اعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ. Who is not merciful, you cannot be merciful upon him as well. Whomever attacked you, attack him the same way which he attacked upon you. Then what happened, brothers? In that ghazwa, of course, Munafiqeen, the hypocrites, went out with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as well. Amongst the leaders of the Munafiqeen, Ubay ibn Salul. All the time, that the job of the Munafiq is to put ikhtilaf, dispute amongst the people. One way, take the people away from the right thing to do, subhanallah. Or a person he took responsibility to do something, like Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, do something, he was going there to take the Sahaba away from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. What happened? Abdullah ibn Ubay ibn Salul, there are three stories I will tell you, inshallah ta'ala, I'll make it very quick. Ubay ibn Salul, he told to his followers, Munafiqeen as well, that we will take these respected people out from Medina Munawwara. Then what happened? This news reached to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Then who told that? Zayd ibn Arqam. Zayd ibn Arqam, he heard and he passed this message to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam called Rais of the Munafiqeen, Ubay ibn Salul, to come. Then he said, did you say this kind of thing or no? He says, I take oath by the Allah. You know, I never said it. Who told you that? He lied. He lied. Then Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam accepted the words of the Ubay ibn Salul, and he rejected the words of Zayd ibn Arqam Sahabi. Then that Sahabi was so unhappy. Subhanallah. How come Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam accept the words of the hypocrite and leave the true and pure person? Subhanallah. Then afterwards, Allah Ta'ala revealed this ayah. إذا جاءك المنافقون till the end of the ayah, which Allah Ta'ala told the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that Zayd ibn Arqam, he is the honest person. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam called him that you are honest. Okay, another way, and why the Ubay ibn Salul was doing that? To put fitna amongst the Muslims. Okay, second one Sahabi from the Muhajirin, the migrants, he told to the native people of Medina, Ansari, not told, he had him in the back. To head in the back in Arab, that is severe for them, especially on the back, on the butt. You see, one of them they kick him or slap him on the butt. Then that Ansari, he was so angry. He called to Ansar, Ya lal Ansar, oh Ansar, come here. This Muhajir migrant person have done such an act with me. Then when the Muhajir he realized that Ansar is coming in fight, he called toward the Muhajirin, Ya lal Muhajirin, oh Muhajirin, come here. Then what happened? In that time, Ubay ibn Salul got advantage from that situation. Now the fitna happened between Muslimin. They say, oh, what sort of thing? They told to Ansar, he told to Ansar, such a thing, crime these people have done. Why they have done these kind of things, you know? Just to put salt into the wounds of the Muslims, subhanallah. Then what happened? When Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam been informed by that, the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam came out and he told to the Ansar and the Muhajirin, Da'uha fa'innaha muntina. Do not pronounce this word, Ya al-Ansar, O Ansar, or Muhajirin. Don't call these names, because bad smell comes from it. Because the smell of the racism comes from it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he told to the Sahaba, let's go out from this place and carry on the journey. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam for hours and hours carried on the journey, that the thoughts of the Sahaba change. You know, they get tired. Even one night, in one day, they were on journey continuously, till the environment change as well, and also the mind of the Sahaba that will change from the what has happened between Ansar and the Muhajirin. And another, which is the worst thing, the Munafiqeen, they tried on the way back from Battle of Murasiya. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was coming to Medina Munawwara. Usually when they get tired, if they were waiting somewhere and relax for a while and they leave. In that battle, Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, she went with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. All the time Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he was going on journey, even to battle as well, even to Umrah, even to Hajj as well, one wife of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to go with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This time Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha's turn. And what happened when they had a relaxation for a while, and Aisha radiallahu anha, that was a cage there. The cage was on the camel, and Aisha radiallahu anha, she was sitting in that cage. Of course, she was young and she didn't have a lot of weight, you know. And then she came out from that cage and to go for the qada al-haja. Then she lost her necklace. And she was looking after till all the Sahaba, they went, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam started their journey back to Medina Munawwara. And Aisha stayed there alone. When she came back, no one is there. Subhanallah. Then of course, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam all the time, he was ordering one person to stay back for a while and look at the place where the Sahaba or the Muslim were there, staying there. If anyone lost something or left something there, to bring it to the Muslims. Then Safwan ibn Mu'attal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he saw a lady sitting there. Subhanallah. Without speaking with her, he told her, Subhanallah. Without speaking, he ordered to the camel to sit, and told to Aisha anha to sit on it. Then afterwards, they started their journey to Medina al-Munawwara. News spread amongst the Muslims as well. And who spread the news? Ubay ibn Salul. Because all the time he wants to put fitna amongst the Muslims, disputes amongst the Muslims. And that is the job of hypocrites, the munafiqeen. All the time find a small gap, small gap. Oh, such a person have done such and such and such. Let's go now, take it, tell to this person, pass to this person, tell to this person, and that person, to make it huge fitna. Well, it takes ages, to solve. Subhanallah, solve out. Then what happened? The Ubay ibn Salul started his work, and he went to Mistah ibn Asasa, وحمنا بنت جحش and Hassan ibn Thabit. Hassan ibn Thabit is a sha'ir of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. When he passed the message to them, they said, oh yes, she might have done that. She have done that. Why she have done that? Is the wife of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And they accepted what lie Ubay ibn Salul told them. Except Abu Ayyub al-Ansari radiallahu ta'ala anhu and his wife. When they been informed about that, he said, no, never ever the wife of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam will do adultery with such and such and such. Subhanallah. Then Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam was so sad. He was waiting for the wahi. And Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, she went to her father's house, Abu Bakr Siddiq. Abu Bakr Siddiq also said as well in the same time. Subhanallah. And then what happened? Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was said in ayats revealed upon Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, 10 ayats from the Surah An-Nur. In those 10 ayats, Allah ta'ala mentioned or clarified Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, that she is pure lady. She never have done what those people were talking about her. Subhanallah, Ubay ibn Salul, and even those Sahaba as well, few of them. Then when Hassan ibn Mistah ibn Athatha, one was the Mistah ibn Athatha, he was a person which Abu Bakr Siddiq who was supporting him financially. Then Abu Bakr Siddiq told, I will never ever support you anymore. I revealed upon Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no, you still carry on in support. Subhanallah. Those who said, accepted what the Munafiqeen told about Aisha, I revealed upon them as well. That no problem, you supposed to not accept such a word about such a person. Subhanallah. Then Abu Bakr Siddiq, he told to Aisha, go be thankful, go to the Nabi and be thankful to him that I have revealed. And she told, I'll never go to him. I will be thankful to my Lord, because Allah Ta'ala clarified me from above the arsh. Subhanallah. Then the mas'ala that was almost 45 days, the Prophet was very sad away from Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. Brothers, what we learn from these stories? First of all, when the problem happens in a community, we should try to sort it out. وَإِنْ طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا. If two disputes happen in between, you do not go to one of them, you say, hey, you are on the right side. Even though he is on the right side, you say, no, you have to calm down, and you have to do this, and that, and do. If you don't do that, if you go to one and say, you are right, you carry on, you do this, you do that, you see, what is the difference between you and the munafiq? Hypocrite, away you disallow, he was doing the same thing. Also, brothers, unity is power. Unity is power. If there is no unity, you will no success at all. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam 45 days away from his wife, Aisha radiallahu. She was beloved wife to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam in 45. That is, we also learn from this as well. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't know ilm al-ghayb. Ilm al-ghayb, he didn't know. If he knew ilm al-ghayb, then straight away he was say to Ubay ibn Salul, no, you are lying. Ubay, Safwan ibn Mu'attal was such and such and such. You carry on, you are lying, you are a liar. He did not say to Aisha, go to your father's house. SubhanAllah. Therefore, brothers, from this battle, what we learn from generally from the Banu Mustaliq, all the time, we as a Muslim, try to be united. Try to be united against your enemy. If there was in 700 people when Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, will Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam took over Bani Mustaliq? Never ever. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam couldn't do it alone. Of course, the mercy and the power of Allah, help of Allah Ta'ala was with him, but he couldn't take over those people. Therefore, brothers, inshallah, ta'ala, we have to learn Quran, inshallah, especially Sirat al-Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and act upon it and pass to others this message, inshallah ta'ala. We learn a lot from the Sirah. Especially this Bani Mustaliq. All the time the people look really small thing at you, and they make it huge, to put a fitna amongst you. But you will be the one to take this fitna away, bismillah. May Allah ta'ala make us from those who learn Quran and Sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and act upon it in parts of others. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.
Were they Yahud or was it the Mushrikeen of Medina?
They were the Mushrikeen who said Yahudan, no. They were not Jew, no. They were not Christian nor Jew as well. They were just Mushrikeen, atheists, no religion. No religion.
Just one more question.
Yes.
Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam knew the Munafiqeen, but he never told everybody that this is such Munafiq.
A good question, Tariq. In this story of Aisha radiallahu anha, when the reality known to the people, then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Umar radiallahu anhu told the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, let me go and cut the head of the wave, the salute.
Yeah.
Then he is Munafiq. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told, don't do that. If you do that, then the non-believer, they won't revert to Islam. And they will say, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he is killing his own people. Who knows the reality? No one knows the reality. That's why Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam left him alone, not to touch him. Yes. That's why he have done a lot. Even Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he passed away, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he prayed the janazah prayer. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he gave his own qameez as a kafan for him. Then Allah Ta'ala stopped him. لا تقم على قبره أبدا مات أبدا. Then Allah Ta'ala revealed this ayah. Then for some time, use the wisdom. If you know in your community such a person is facing a lot of troubles, create a lot of troubles, you see, if you catch him straight away or bring him down straight away, that you are here, that's it, finished, then that will create huge problem for you. See, Ubay ibn Salul, he was a leader as well. He was a leader of his people, of his tribe. If the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told him something, then there will be a huge fitna in Medina Munawwar. That's why the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, just leave it. And the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told to Umar, don't do that, don't kill Ubay ibn Salul. May Allah Ta'ala make it easy for all of us.